Hello, this is Mark Camerath again. I have another VALETON thing to review with you. This is called the Rushead Max by VALETON. It's about $40. Let's see if we can get that on the camera better. And you can tell it's got more to it than the usual. I have another one of these things. This one's just fine, no problem. It has 3 dials, a button for rolling through a handful of effects. It's okay. It's good for practice, I guess, is what this is designed for. No problem, but it costs about the same as the VALETON. The VALETON sounds so much better. It's really hard it's gonna be hard for me to switch back and forth because you gotta plug it in the guitar and do that kind of thing. I'll give you a run through on the VALETON, but for the same price, I think this is a much better deal. It's well built. It's bigger, as you can see. It's a little bigger. It's got USB for charging, and this other one has batteries. USB for charging is nice. If you turn it on, the LEDs show up, these blue LEDs right there. There they go. That shows you your battery charge. It's at 4 right now, which is as high as you can go. There are 3 slide switches across the front. Let's see if I can make it so you can actually read them. There is they call it ambient, and then modulation, and then amp. And the left one, the DL, the reverb, and the D plus R. DL is delay, R is reverb, and D plus R is both. So you can switch, you can have just delay, just reverb, or D plus R. Now up here, you have the knobs that go across. Let's see, the title is right there. So ambient, so you can actually dial in how much of those reverb and delays that you want. Turn it all the way down, you don't get any. The modulation is chorus, tremolo, and then a flanger kind of thing. I'll run through those two. And you have the same knob to adjust high or low, or no, or a whole bunch of modulation. And then the amp switch says clean, overdrive, and distortion. And that's pretty much what it is. They are nice sounds. You could almost run this through an amp or through a board if you needed to, with the right cables. Hopefully it'll record well for you. I'm running it straight into, right out of here, straight into my Scarlett, and then that straight into the DAW. So there's no plugins, there's no other pedals, there's no amp. Just a straight raw signal out of this into the DAW. On the amp over here, way over here, that's the volume knob and a tone knob. And you can see you can see little white dots. That kind of shows you where you are on it. Then we have the 2 effects lines, and then this is gain. So you can actually add some nice gain to the clean, which is kind of my favorite, to get it to break up a little bit. But I'll start with, when I get there, I'll start with clean, and then go from there. I'll show the effects on a clean sound, so we don't get a lot of overdrive or any kind of distortion in there. So I guess that's going to be about it. Today I'm playing my Godin. It's a Godin Session. That's the cheap one. And I just whacked the head. I hope I didn't knock it out of tune. But just yesterday I put in a Shure neck pickup, which I'm pretty darn impressed with. That could be another video, but that sounds pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this thing in, and we'll kind of go from there. Hopefully it's not gonna make a big mess in the sound. We'll see. A little pop. We're gonna turn it on. So I got my 4 lights going, and then in order for me to hear it, I had to put these headphones on because this is made for headphones. Anyway, and if I played it through the studio speakers, then it would kind of mess it up. So let's see, I need to get some more volume on this over here. Let's try that. Get a little buzz there, I gotta get out. Anyway, this is clean. No effects, no distortion, no anything like that. And the gain is at what, about 9 o'clock. The tone is about 2 o'clock, and the volume's also about 2 o'clock. So see if that makes a difference. Okay, that's got the middle pickup and the neck. Okay, so let's, and this is awkward, I'm sorry, I have to look at this. Let's start just with delay, and I'll dial in a little bit of delay. So, and we need a little more, I guess. Yeah, there you go. You don't get a choice of delays or reverbs, you get what you get, but that was kind of nice. This is almost 12 o'clock. Here, let me put it up at 12 o'clock. And then we'll go from there. So 12. So there's that, about 12. If I do, we'll go to the reverb. Kind of a nice soft room. Let's turn that one up more. Okay, this is full up on reverb. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you get a higher mix and a longer delay time with that. So that's kind of neat out of one knob. So you, and then we'll put delay plus reverb. So you can get some kind of decent ambient-y sounds here. If I turn it up way up, that was about noon. That's not bad for ambient stuff. Now let's go back and just get a touch. So it's all out right now. And if we touch it up a little, right one, okay, that's at about 3 or 4, or I mean 9 or 10, which is about 3 or 4 anyway. So yeah. Nice little touch. Okay, so let's take that out all together. Go over to the mod. This is the chorus at about 50%, about noon. So you get a good hunk of chorus there. They're knobs that you get plenty of effect, so you won't have a problem with not enough effect. This is up full speed for the chorus. I don't like that much of it, but at least you can hear what it is. Here's tremolo. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so we'll take that down to, again, about 9 o'clock. So very subtle. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the knob appears to do, again, the mix and the timing. So that's kind of neat. It affects 2 parameters. Oops. That up. Maybe a little bit of depth too. That's interesting. Okay, so now we'll go to flanger. Oop, this is 9 or 10. Just a touch. That's kind of subtle. Let's go up to about noon. Yeah, more depth, and this is all the way up. There you go. Yeah, whatever, I don't like that. Okay, so we'll take all that out. Now we'll go to the amps. We've been on clean. Clean with just a touch of gain. We're up at about 9, so just off of 0. Turn that up to noon. Yeah, let me turn. This is going to take some jockeying. I got to turn the input down. Go over there. That's on the humbucker. Just a touch of breakup and full speed up on gain. Bit of breakup. Okay, so I'm gonna back off the gain back down to just about 9 o'clock. Go to the overdrive, and there you go. So I guess I can turn it on the Healy with the volume. Noon on the gain. That's kind of fun. And then we'll go all the way up. Some decent sustain. Same thing here, you have plenty of juice, plenty of effect. So let me turn it back down and go to metal, or whatever they call it, distortion. I think they call it distortion. Okay, just a sec. Just barely up. Get this volume up. Okay, I don't do my. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. We go up to about noon. Turn that down a little bit. Little sustain going on. Okay, and this is all out, so I guess this is about all you can get out of this. The volume. Okay, well, that's about all I'm going to do on that, baby. So there you go. You have a wide variety of all those effects. Good selection, because each switch has about 3. Each effect bank has about 3 different ones, and then you have volume or the mix. Actually, it sounds like to me that it's a multi-parameter knob. It changes different things in there. It's USB rechargeable. Let's see, hopefully this isn't going to make a lot of noise here. I know what I can do. I'll turn that down, unplug that, and get these goofy cans off. And there we go. So we're back to that guy. It's pretty cool. One thing, this is fixed right here, so it's nice and solid. This one moves. It's okay for packing. You know, and it flips around on your guitar. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. It's something to break, I guess. I don't know. But this one, I'm pretty darn impressed with. So for 40 bucks, VALETON Rushead Max. I hope you enjoyed this, and you might even help you. Alrighty. Talk to you later.